Hey, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. Just going to have a little walk around. We had a very nice day today, but as in many cases things are bittersweet. We went to the birthday party of the grandma of baby Faith, and that means of course that we see baby Faith, and that is bittersweet. It's kind of great that she is doing any good at all, and then you just wish that she was doing so much better. I'll just put everything back. My wife doesn't think that she has to put anything back. So this is our deck. We're having so many new subscribers. It's been amazing. The last 4 or 5 months has been truly an incredible experience, because the new subscribers have been coming in at such an incredible rate. It's slowed down a tiny bit now, but it's still an incredible 11,000 every 28 days, according to what they call the analytics. And the analytics are what YouTube will give you in terms of some kind of computer breakdown. So that's pretty incredible. About a month ago we were gaining new subscribers at the rate of over 18,000 every 28 days. That's how they judge it and work it out. So all you new subscribers, and we're so very happy to have you, and we hope that you will communicate to us and tell us what you enjoy, and do keep a sense of humor. One of the biggest views that we have at the moment is my brutal wife feeding me the shellfish. It's a joke, people. So just thought I'd try to remind you, we can provide the video, but you have to bring your own sense of humor, a little bit like batteries not included, you know. So people are thinking that, they must be thinking that in fact all that the poor husband, the old man, various different ways of describing my good self, all I ever get served is these shellfish, which of course I really I hate. I don't get forced to eat anything, okay? What we do is we make fun videos, and one of the fun videos that we put out, we said, why don't we show you trying to eat these shellfish, and you can try them, and they were cooked traditional style of Bet's family, and then served up. And my own reaction was, it looks like something that you pulled out of your nose. So I'm not about to let anybody force me to eat some snot. that was my reaction. But the thing was done with a sense of humor. So you really need to bring a sense of humor to the video. We can't really help you on that. Mind you, if you don't get the joke, maybe that's our fault as well. Well, anyway, that particular one of me trying to eat, actually I didn't try very hard, did I? It's a joke. Anyway, let's show you around and show you what's happening on our little hilltop. Now, on our hilltop, it is a large property. I think the last count Beth told me was 13 hectares of land. So there is a lot actually going on. We have, let me see, we have lots and lots of different things which are works in progress. So this is our nice pool deck area which we have had. Oh, and who is this? Excuse me, who are you?
Baby, come on baby, why daddy didn't care for you? Daddy just busy in videoing and never pick you up?
My video has been hijacked, as is often the case. Do you wish to say something, my dear?
Something, baby?
Huh?
Nothing, darling.
Nothing.
Has been following you.
Okay, well, I'll just ignore this woman. And that would be a joke, okay. So that's our pool, and we have had the tile work done. It's ready to be hooked up to a filtration system, but that's going to be a big hit, which we actually don't have at the moment. Now some people say, why are you doing a pool when you haven't got your house finished? Well, we do these things, don't we? Sometimes we do things which are out of sequence. We say, what the hell? We want to see the pool tiled. So we used the money that I had in my pension for that month, and we bought the tiles and went into debt for a little of them, got far too many, and that's where we are right now. We got the tiles done. So actually looking around, this what looks like a concrete block is actually where, once it's finished, it will be the house of all of the equipment which will keep our pool nice and healthy. So that's what we're doing there. We'll obviously have to have a fence around, for one thing, to keep kids safe, though this is a bone of contention for me, because I don't think that there is a fence that has been made that looks like it belongs in a home and not a prison, that will keep a kid from a pool if they really want to get in there. So my answer to that would be to make sure that there is plenty of flotation devices. We've made the pool so that it's not that deep. At its deepest it would be 5 feet. I know that you can drown in 18 inches of water, but anyway, we're hoping that that won't happen. Hey puppy, come on. Come on then, baby. Here. Look, beautiful black ball. Oh, come on. Yes, but very shy. Now, this one is not shy. Come on, babe. Come on then. Are you lovely? Look at you. Look at you there. This puppy, the black puppy, we saw Akol, one of the boys, had found this puppy, and we liked it, so I gave him 100 pesos, and he gave me the puppy, and then as soon as we looked around, he took the puppy back and took it home. And so mainly it lives with him. This puppy we bought at the post office. Can you believe? And this one is the warrior dog. He's the old warrior dog, and look at that scarred face. Look, and that's why he's called the warrior dog. Well, that's what I call him. And that was my wife has taken the white puppy, which I was about to tell you about. Anyway, so Warrior, he's been fighting again. Warrior was fighting again very recently. Got a cut on his mouth, and he got a cut on his eye. It's all healed up now. But he's in the Philippines, animals are different here, aren't they? Look, I beat you, won't I? Huh? Am I going to beat you? Am I going to do that? Am I going to do it? Go. Now, Warrior came, and he came as a sex tourist because we've got other female dogs. He came as a sex tourist, and I guess he liked it here, and gradually he started off not willing to come and be petted, and then gradually he gave in, and he stayed. And so he is one of our dogs. That one there is, well, I call that one Puppy, but I think she has another name. And there's the little black guy again. Here, come on, baby. Here, come on. Look. He's a cute little dog. So I take you around. There's all kinds of construction areas which obviously are not finished. This here is our blue bus, which we bought especially so that I could do my Sunday driving job. And this is up here because the dogs were getting in and did some tearing up. And these two, what are you doing in the bus?
Sitting.
What? What does that mean? What does it mean?
The dog. We are the warrior dog.
These are the two piggies. From today, these two were the piggies. You pigged out today, I tell you. Now, BB, this is BB in the red. Now, BB, how many times did you go back to fill up your plate? How many times?
A lot.
A lot. And you?
One time.
One, but
No,
I don't believe it.
One.
You only went back once.
Yeah.
You must have put a lot on that plate. I know you.
No, I
This
just put a little.
This is Taliklik. And she's the poser. She's the fashionista. And this is, I'll go around the other side so you can see BB better. This is beautiful BB. And you'll see why we call her beautiful BB. Let's see your face, BB. Hello. Hello. Let's see your face. Look. Look, this is beautiful BB. And she lives just down the hill, as does Taliklik. Talik is the niece. She is the daughter of Lena, who is Beth's older sister. Now this is our cement mixer with which we did all of this work. This is our big blue truck, which we are in the process, long-winded process of having repaired. Our cement mixer was given to us, was financed by Pukiko, which is a company in New Zealand. And so, let me see, what else can I tell you? That's an occasional pig pen. Occasionally we have pigs. I'm no great lover of pigs. Don't like the way they sound, don't like the way they smell, but that said, you should go to our friends Brian and Maricel and look at their site. Their pigs don't smell because they get washed every day. So this is our, well, you can see the dogs love to dig, love to make a mess, and keeping a large property like this all neat and tidy is quite something, because it's a work in progress. Now that house there, as you can see, there's a house being built, and that is an occasional work in progress because the owners of that house, that's Jessica, which is Beth's sister. Beth is the baby of a family of 10 children. Beth is the youngest, so everybody is either an older brother or an older sister. And that's the situation there. That's Jessica. Jessica doesn't live here, but that house was planned by her future husband James, and James and Jessica are financing that house by him going back and forth to the United States. He goes back and forth to the United States where he has a construction company, and he finances it by going back, working hard, coming back again, and well, and that's it. That's how he does it. Now he's back at the moment, but I think he's back more for a pleasure trip, just to renew the bonds with Jessica and her 3 children. So nothing much happening there. I think the plan may be to render that with sand and cement and a waterproofing agent, just so that it doesn't deteriorate under the wind and the sun and rain when we get it. So it's a work in progress. And here's the black puppy again. So the dogs will come with me, and this is Basha. Basha! Basha! Wait! Give me that tail. Give me that tail. Give me that tail. Give it to me. Give me that tail. Come on. Come on then, baby. So this was quite an achievement. It's the steep hill from our bridge. We built a bridge. A little bit dark for you guys to be able to see how wonderful the scenery is. We're way up in what amounts to hundreds or possibly thousands of square miles of wild mountains on the island of Bohol. We live in really very isolated conditions, but not so isolated that it isn't doable even without a car. But this trek down to the bridge is very steep. It's an exercise, and you can see going up. And once it gets to that top there in your picture, where what looks like that black insert in between the 2 strips of concrete, that goes around and it goes right up, and it goes right up to the house there, and it's very steep. So as an exercise routine, I guess if I chose to do it, haven't done that yet, but if I chose to do it, I think 2 times up and down from the house down to the bridge and back again, from the house down to the bridge and back again, would be quite a workout. I have to walk very carefully going down because of how steep it is. But we've recently been doing a lot of work. That's why there is a lot of mess, and for you tidy people it will be painful to watch. Sorry about that. But as you can see, there's erosion all over. But at one time, before we managed to put in this strip of concrete road, which that was quite an achievement, we used to have a huge drain off onto our bridge. Well, we built this bridge. You can see the work in progress still photos, a record chronicling the building of this bridge, and you can see it on my YouTube channel, terence.flannery@gmail.com. And we built this bridge, and it stood up very well. We overbuilt tremendously because I thought that, you know what, at some point somebody's going to come here in a 3 or 4 ton truck, and they're going to look at this bridge and say, that's okay, we can do the delivery all the way up there. And they won't be able to, but sometimes if someone makes their mind up to do something, they're going to do it whatever happens. So this is the creek. The creek drains down from, don't know whether you can still see it, I've chosen rather a bad time to do this because of the light or lack of it, but all of those ridges that go across, they're all rice fields, and they drain down into this busy little creek. That used to be a raging torrent whenever there was very heavy downpour, a very heavy rainfall. Now we still haven't, this road that I'm on right now was done very, very recently, and we still have some work to do on the drain so that it drains off to the side without going into and under the road. This is the gully that we have dug so that rainwater coming from there, oh God, I woke up the dogs. Rainwater coming down, and there's quite a lot. We've made it so that it will go into the side of the road and down, and it will be channeled off to the side and the creek, and that's a work in progress. That's why you still see cement bags, and it looks untidy. Yeah, yes it does. So there's our little bridge, and going back up, that takes us to the top of that hill, and the top of that hill is where we've just walked down from. So in a very short time you walk down a huge slope. And that's our hill. That's our hill, and this is how we get home every night. And there have been times with our little red truck which has taken a severe beating over the course of its life, over just over a year or so, and we've done our best to kill that truck, but it's still going. But it's going to be up for an engine and transmission transplant very soon. Going up now. It's very peaceful at this time of the evening, especially when the roosters are not roostering. So they're the noisiest creatures. And a conversation between two roosters, and we have, I think, 3. Conversation between those two birds is the most boring you will ever hear. Okay, warrior dog, let's go. That is a sweet old dog. And dogs here in the Philippines, they have a very different life on the farm. It's a very different life. It's a hard life because there's no... I see videos on Facebook where dogs are treated as members of the family, and they have a wonderful, very spoiled life. It's not that way here. These are farm dogs. They're outside dogs. They don't come in, and they live their life outside. And we have, I don't know, 5 or 6 dogs at the moment, and they enjoy a great deal of freedom. They've never had a rope around their neck, never had a collar on, and they live very free. In fact, they're free to go and live somewhere else if they want to, and sometimes they do. This is our little red, which I think we've already lost all of the light. Well, that's me done my exercise up the hill. So I will say thanks for looking in. This is a foreigner in the Philippines.